And we are back with a brand new edition, of course. I know you missed me. It's hot. I might have to go turn on the fan, but I know you missed me, bitch. I'm a little late. We won't talk about all that. But anyway, I was on a coaching call. Just kidding. What up, Taylor girlfriend? Oh, I got halfway through your message yesterday, bitch. But I'm loving that you're manifesting all kinds of things. Your message killed me with the vacuum story. So, anywho, Nanner. All right, we are back. It is Friday, and I'm super excited. I'm freaking hot. I should get a fan. I have a fan, but I should get like a fan. Oh, okay, Taylor. I have to listen to the rest of it. I was talking to Bevy because Bevy sucks up all my time. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let me introduce myself in case you are new here. My name is Jen. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and literally everything in your fucking life to work in your favor. I already know that sounds good to you, so click the follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. Oh, and right now, because I'm behind, if you go watch the live from 2 days ago, you know, the 3-part series, it's ad-free at the current second. Because I'm busy. And it posted at like literally fucking 1 a.m. It's Blame Bevy for Everything Day. That is today. But anyway, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I have perfected the process, and literally I've cut it down in half the time. So if you want to know how to manifest your SP in lightning speed, I'm that bitch. Okay? So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one so you can figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right, all links are in my bio. We also have SP, self-concept, gotta trust, stories, songs, the whole fucking works. Guided meditations, hypnosis audios. You might want to get yours now because we have our team meeting today, and then tomorrow's a holiday here in the States. So I'm taking off. So I will not be going live tomorrow, but I will be back in full swing on Sunday, and the prices will be going out by the end of the weekend. So you might want to get your story because it's going to play at your wedding any goddamn fucking way. So there's that. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch it on the tube of the U. I upload them. I do my best to upload them daily. Okay, so while you're there, subscribe, watch them, but don't fucking watch them. Implement is the name of the game. Don't watch, just do. Yes, Dr. Z, they are, because I'm getting Bevy into the system for Zoom so she can send them out in real time. But I will do that today. I will send them all out. So anybody who had a Zoom call with me in the last 3 days will get all your meeting notes and Zoom recordings. Don't even trip. It's like a 10-process step. But that's okay. 10-step process. Yeah, that was grammatically correct. Okay, also, we have a friendly contest. You know what, Nadine? I don't want you to give me a saddy face. I will go watch it. I will go listen. I will go see what's going on. What up, Char Bestie? Okay, so if you, if we talk mainly about SPs around here, if you don't like it, scroll to the fucking next video. I don't really give a shit. Okay, you're here on your own volition. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to be here unless you want to get your shit. So if you have any questions about SPs, drop it in the comments below. If not, it's not exclusive to SPs around here, okay? I only teach things I've successfully manifested, which we're going to talk about a video I watched. I don't know the name, but Bevy will tell me the name because she sent it to me about some fucking, I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about. Some stupid shit about avoidant. Oh, an avoidant boyfriend. But anyway, so if you want to know how to manifest weight loss, specific person, obviously, health, business success, money, all that shit, I got you covered, bitch. Don't even trip. I'm here to help you. That's why I dedicate 3 hours of my time every day to help you. Drop a comment and I will answer your questions. We have a contest every day on the tube, on TikTok. I was going to say the tube of you. Jesus, it's Friday. I thought I was off early today to realize I have a team meeting after, so I'm not. But that's okay. I don't have to cook dinner tonight, so I would think that's a win. Yes. So, if you repost this live or share this live, then you will be entered to win some amazing prizes. Thanks, Sophie. You know, half the time when I put my makeup on, it's in the dark. We got blackout curtains. Ones that fit appropriately. Is that not the most amazing invention in the world? I mean, in hindsight, it isn't completely blackout, but it's dark in there, and then it's good enough. Because I got initially blackout curtains, but they were like, they covered 70% of the window. And I was like, oh, well, that's not going to work for me. And that is not aesthetically pleasing. So I was like, that's not going to work. So thank God for Amazon Prime, because you know what? I ordered them and they arrived at 8 a.m. my time. Who doesn't have Amazon Prime? It's the best thing ever. And literally, maybe maybe a prize we'll give away today will be something amazing. Something I've never done before, but because I pay for it and I can have a certain amount of counts, like what do I give a fuck for? Right? So maybe we'll give away, because I'm really tired of stupid ass comments on YouTube, like the ads. And I'm like, if you had YouTube Premium, the family plan, $26 a month, for 6 people, you wouldn't worry about ads. I don't watch ads on YouTube. So maybe today I'll give away one of my Amazon Prime accounts. Or no, not Amazon Prime. My YouTube. My YouTube account. Because I do have an extra one. Because if my brother doesn't want to come correct, then I will just discontinue his YouTube that I pay for. So maybe we'll give one of those away today, where you will no longer for the rest of your life have to watch ads on YouTube. Betty gets to share them, bitches. Anywho, nanner. What up, Tyrese? I hope you're doing better. Okay, so let me answer some of these questions before I freaking get distracted. Because we're going to talk about something I saw today on the internet, and it was, well, I didn't see it today. Bevy actually sent it to me. It's disturbing. Oh, and by the way, you should be, it's funny when it comes to laws. I don't know what the fuck she calls herself, but laws. L-O-Z. The other day, the person that I told you guys, consuming substances featured in this live could harm your health. Well, I don't think that's true. But anyway, so the person that she said was responsible for somebody's death, that person appeared on her live the other day and tried to, what is that right term? Tried to refresh her memory of what she said to her. And she denied she said it. She's like, I would have never said that. And they were like, actually, I'm the person you said it to. She had nothing to say other than that you're a bitter bitch or whatever the fuck she said. She says, you're bitter and angry. And I was like, well, that's presumptuous. And the fact that you don't even know the bitch, so you're making assumptions like that. Well, clearly you're bitter and unhappy. Because why would you project that onto somebody else? I don't fucking like her. I don't even know anything about her, but I feel like I would I feel like I'm going to join her live one day, because I'm going to call her out and haul her shit. And you guys will know, because I'll be there. And I'm going to call her out and all her bullshit. And we'll see how you can watch her squirm before she blocks me. And I wish the bitch would try to tell me I'm fucking bitter. Because I'll be like, yeah, I am bitter because of you. Because you're spreading lies and stuff on the internet. But then I'm going to ask her what she successfully manifested. So if you want to know what she successfully manifested, I guess tune in when I go toe to toe with her on her live. And we'll see what she has to say. Because I ain't got shit to hide. Oh, right. So, Sophie, what do you do to manifest a new person? Okay, so the key to manifesting a new person, like any person, is getting clear on what you want. Right? So we have past history with people we've dated, right? And so by now we know what we do. Well, you should know what you do and you don't want in a relationship based on your own experiences, right? What you've dealt with. And you're like, okay, I don't want a fucking, like for me, it was like, okay, I'm all done with the fucking loser game. Like, I love me a good alpha male That's always been my thing. But it's like, but there's a fine line. I love me a good alpha male, but you gotta, there's a sliding spectrum there. And I've always dated guys like that could literally be on the cover of Men's Health Fitness magazine, right? And so, but I didn't want that anymore because I had not had, I just wanted something different. So when I got clear on, and I literally told my bestie, I said, I want the complete opposite of what I've dated. Obviously, attractiveness is important, right? But I want something different. I said, I want the opposite. I want a good guy. Somebody who he's an alpha male, but still, treats a woman like a queen, right? Things like that and different things. And I got very clear. And then I met my boyfriend. But it's not that I had never seen my boyfriend. He worked for the complex. So when we were talking, he's like, I try to get your attention for years. he's like, I've been in your unit. And he goes, and whenever you put in a service request, I get excited and want to talk to you. He goes, but you never give me the time of day. But it wasn't until I got clear that I actually saw him and he was different. I am not a life coach, Brew Darrymore. Absolutely not. I think, first of all, I think life coach is the stupidest term in the world because I tell my entrepreneur clients that, don't call yourself a life coach, right? I'm a get your shit coach. That's what I am. I teach the law of get your shit and leverage. So that's what I am. I definitely don't teach on your life, but I help you fix it, right? I help you get what you want. So definitely not a life coach. I don't like that term. I think it's watered down. But I should put that in my bio. I'm a get your shit coach. Yeah. Because I've helped people manifest all kinds of insane shit in their life. So that's what I am. A life coach just helps you talk about your life. So anyway, that's how you manifest a new person. Okay. You manifest a new person because you manifest a new person by getting clear on the person that you want, the qualities that they possess, the kind of relationship you want to be in. When you get clear on that, well, then they get clear. Then that person arises or comes into your life. And it may actually be somebody already in your life. You don't know. It could be somebody already in your life, somebody that like a coworker. It could be anybody. It could be somebody whole new. But that person will walk into your life when you get clear on the type of person you want. This is where these motherfuckers that are like how to manifest an SP back and all that shit, they try to tap into the community, but they've manifested a new person. That's the easiest shit in the world to manifest. Literally. SP spent day with gutter trash, and someone upset her. He tried to console her, but she was texting me. Of course she was, because she's only happy when she's with you. You are her go-to. She only feels safe and secure when she's with you, Chris. And absolutely, you're her most trusted confidant. You're perfect for her. She only goes to you. You guys need to remind yourself of this shit. What up, Lisa the Butterfly? You guys need to remind yourself of this, right? Is she was texting you. Why? Because who do people go to when they have a problem? Their person. You need to remind yourself of that. Toot your own goddamn fucking horn, Chris. Toot toot. Of course she's texting me. Why? Because why wouldn't she? I'm the only one. She knows she's only happy when we're together. She knows that she only sees a future with me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she said she wished she could hug you. Well, the weekend's coming up, and if you're in the States, well, it's the 4th of July weekend. Be like, what are you doing? Come get that hug, bitch. Come get that hug, honey. Send her a virtual hug. Like one of those memes. Or gifts. They call them gifts. What is this? Nope, Sophie, if you're going to have curtains, you got to have the blackouts. Especially in the bedroom. SP said he's going to take his daughter to see fireworks. Can I ask if Gutter Trash is going to? Why would you ask that, Golden Baby Love? Why would you even want to know that? The fuck? I would not ask that shit. No. Instead, you have to fill in the narrative. Okay? You have to fill in the narrative. Okay, exactly. So if you don't want them spending time together like that, then why the fuck are you going to create that? Is Gutter Trash going too? What if he says yes? What are you going to do on your 4th of July if you know that? Be all fucked up in your thoughts. So instead, I'd rather tell myself what I want to hear and be like, no, oh yeah, he's going to 4th of July to see fireworks with his daughter. And all he does is want me there. Yeah, the entire time he's there, all he can do is think about me and wishes that I was there with them. Okay, he's absolutely going alone because fuck her. Okay, y'all need to stop breathing life into Gutter Trash. Okay? Yeah, no spirals. You all need to stop breathing life into Gutter Trash. Because do you affirm her away? Yes. But do you need to assume that everything they do is no. No, what the fuck? Is that going to make you feel better? It's not. I want you to enjoy your 4th of July, and I want you, Golden Baby Love, to tell yourself that no, he's doing nothing but thinking about me the entire time. Every fucking firework that blows off, all he can do is think about me. He wants nothing more than for me to be there. And you need to tell yourself what you want to tell yourself. Not what you think, because that's a pre-assumption. So instead, because I would never. My boyfriend, when we were back in contact, my boyfriend could have been like, I'm going to the fair. I would have never in a million years been like, is Gutter Trash going with you? What the fuck? I don't want to know that shit in the fucking first place. So no, everywhere he goes is alone with his daughter. Because I'm definitely not going to think the alternative because they're going to make me feel better. So you got me fucked up. I definitely going to do that shit. No. No problem, Shayna. I'm glad to help you. Yours is an easy turnaround, so I don't even know what the fuck you're flipping out about. You had a chat with SP last night and you need to change his story. And need to do, well, you know, girl, where to find me. The link is in the bio, sis. And then we're going to jump on a call. We're going to recreate and change his story. And we're going to do all the things and get him conforming. Like it's going out of style. Only one person knows about I'm always getting movement. But only one person knows about amazing things that happened to me today. Flashy. I feel like Flashy's like maybe my good luck charm. Right, Flashy? I was on the call with her last week when things went amazing, right? When I got my full manifestation. Then I was on the call with her today when amazing things happened again. So she's actually the only one. I can't talk about it here, but because of prying eyes. But yeah, I got some amazing movement today. I'm always getting amazing movement. Because it's always about what you fucking tell yourselves. How many goddamn times I have to tell yourself that? We're going to get into some things in a minute. By the way, don't think I don't see you spiraling, you doing stupid shit. Don't think I don't see that shit. Because I do. And sometimes I don't respond. And the only reason I don't respond is because to me, I think that's fucking stupid. If you want to act like a child, then I'm going to treat you like one. When my daughter would cry, do you think I came running into that? And I don't give a fuck. She was like 3 months old. Call it what you want. 6 months old, whatever. Do you think the second she cried, I went dropping everything to run into her room? No. For what? For what? Nope. If she fell down, do you think I went running to her? No. No, don't get it wrong. I didn't like avoid her. Okay. Like if she fell down, I would start laughing because the first thing they do is look for your reaction. And when you panic, now they panic. Okay. So I would laugh. contrary to what most parents do. Well, probably all parents. And then my daughter would start laughing because they're always looking for your reaction because you're controlling their reaction. And so then when my daughter was 3, like, why do you think she was the most quiet baby in the fucking world? Because she learned real early on, you can cry, like, as in, like, hey, mom needs your attention. But if you think you're going to cry for like 30 fucking minutes, you're going to cry that shit out. Period. Versus my nephew, that boy would cry forever. Like he had vocal cords like it was going out of style. That man would cry. That boy would cry forever because he got attention from it. I don't think so. I don't think so. So from now on, to make Bevy's life better, because she's welcome. She's fucking welcome. To make Bevy and Tamara's life better, when you think you're going to pop up in some shit and spiral and be all like, oh, and cry like a baby, they're going to leave you on red. You'll see that we've read your shit. But you're not going to get a response immediately. Because this is part of your problem. So they're going to do that. They're going to leave your ass on red and be like, cry about it and let me know when you're done. I do that often. This is why they know who the fuck they are. Where they'll message me and be like, okay, I'm better now. Okay, now we can talk. Until then, I'm not going to engage. You're spiraling, you're crying over some bullshit. I already know it's over bullshit. I won't even engage. And then they'll message me a day or 2 later and be like, okay, I'm better now. Okay, now we can fucking talk. But until then, the fuck? No. Baby, look how much time I'm saving you, bitch. You're welcome. Because we're not helping you by letting you fucking be a little bitch. Let's call it what it is. Okay? We're not helping you by crying a fucking river. You know, like Justin Timberlake's song. Cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. Oh. Yeah, that's how fucking stupid you sound. So we're not going to do all that. Now, granted, this is what it's for. Right? You can certainly go ahead and cry a river. But if you think you're going to get attention for it, nope. No. Because maybe you'll get a grip. See the light. Maybe you'll see the light. Get a grip. How else do we get you to fucking start doing things differently if we coddle you? Right? It's no different than creating Munchausen syndrome. It's the same thing. That's right, baby. Trying to help you out, bitch. It's no different than Munchausen syndrome, where you benefit from it. I'd rather benefit from a success story than benefit from bitching. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Loana. SP is with someone else, and I don't know what to do about it. Oh, so SP's with gutter trash. We call them gutter trash around here. Third parties implies competition. We call them gutter trash because no one competes with trash, okay? At all. So, okay, so I explain this every time I'm on here. Banishing gutter trash is a specialty of ours, okay? So we actually are very good at it. So here's what you have to do, okay? 1, you cannot view gutter trash as being obstacles standing in between you and your SP. Okay, you cannot view them as the reason why you and SP are not together. Or why you and SP cannot be in contact, see each other, like things like that, right? Like, fuck her, okay? You have to see her as a non-motherfucking factor in your reality, okay? Which is not hard to do because, you know, there's these sayings like, it's always a downgrade, never an upgrade, you know, that type of shit. So you have to see her as not competition, okay? Not an obstacle. Because you have to understand that gutter trash can exit the equation at any time. She can do it right away, or she can be the very same reason why you get your entire manifestation. You don't know. You're not in charge of the house. So don't view, but what you don't want to tell yourself is she has to be gone for me and SP to be together. Because then you better get on fucking banishing gutter trash. Because either way it goes, you're going to be right. So I never did that. I just viewed my former gutter trash as not anywhere on my level. Because she wasn't. Okay, so it's like, if you view the gutter trash as like, The fuck? Okay, then you're golden. Okay, so now here's you, here's gutter trash, and here's SP. Right now they're like this. All you have to do is create the wedge between SP and gutter trash. Gutter trash will play her part perfectly to aid in your manifestation. That's not your problem. Okay, because gutter trash is going to do what everybody else tries to do, and that's force a 3D. So we're good to go. Okay, understand that gutter trash will play her part perfect to aid in her manifestation, and she can't stop it. So what you want to do is leverage everyone as you push down. So the way you do that is saying, okay, if everyone in my reality, because realities blend, right? Yes, everyone has their own reality, but when you come together, the fucking reality blends. Hello. Like, I got my own reality, so does my daughter, but we're in each other's realities, so they blend. Okay, so it's like, I have to say, what do I want to assume to be true about gutter trash? Because she must show up based on my assumptions of her. So if I want to assume, personally, I like batshit crazy. I think it's a very strong identity, and they conform to that shit like super quick. Okay? The only two identities you can never give gutter trash are ones that don't benefit you. So it's controlling and manipulative. You cannot give them those identities, because the minute you view her as controlling or manipulative, even if it's clear as day, doesn't matter. Even if your SP is aware of it, it doesn't matter. He must continue to be controlled and manipulated by her. No, that doesn't benefit you, okay? So it's batshit crazy, completely fucking pathetic, a raging bitch, completely jealous of you. That's not who she is for you, okay? Because she must show up that way to your SP, okay? So now you affirm her away. So when I was initially affirming gutter trash away, I would say, he can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. All they do is argue. She's gone away. Now, I can tell you 100% of those were parroted back to me. Now, is that necessary? No, because I've tested it against simpler affirmations. Same result, actually quicker. Okay, so instead, I simplified it to say, he fucking hates her. All they do is argue. She's gone away. For good. She's gone away for good, okay? Let's cut down the process. So then you will never have to seek confirmation. You will get the confirmation 100% of the time. You won't have to seek it out, okay? So now you've built the wedge, because now they're arguing and everything else. Now she's going to do what you tried to do, what everybody else tries to do to save their relationship, force the 3D. And as we know, forcing the 3D never works. It has a 0% success rate. So she's going to try forcing the 3D. And as you're focusing on your inner conversations and affirmations for you and SP turns around, it comes on home to mama. Now, the key is, once you get confirmation that gutter trash is back in the dumpster she crawled out of, we want to make sure that the dump truck takes her fucking ass out. And the way you're going to do that is by continuing to affirm against her, even though you have confirmation she's gone. The only reason why you're doing that is to keep your thoughts in check. Because when things are fresh, you might find yourself wondering, is he still talking to her? Right? Every time he looks at his phone, is he still talking to her? Anytime he goes somewhere, is he going to see her? Right? You might have these little blooming thoughts because it's new and it's fresh. So you still want to affirm against her, but this time you take out, all they do is argue, because you want them to be in no contact, right? So it's like, he hates her, she's gone away for good. He fucking hates her, she's gone away for good. That's all you gotta do. But don't react, okay? So you will get confirmation, but your job is not to engage in said confirmation. Okay, so let's say like you're in contact with your SP. And the thing is, when you're in contact with your SP, they love to talk to you. And so that's where the discipline comes in, because they will talk to you and they will tell you about problems that they're having with gutter trash. It's not your job to engage. Okay, you can say things like, oh, I'm really sorry you're dealing with that. You know, I'm here for you, right? Things like that. But what you can't do is be like, well, I told you she's a fucking raging bitch. Like, I told you this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I told you she's not good for you. You can't do that, because they want a girlfriend, not a mother or therapist. On top of that, you want gutter trash to play her part perfectly, so you must play your part perfectly. And remind him exactly why the fuck he doesn't want her. Because you're the perfect girlfriend. Right? You need to be the complete opposite. You can't be a raging bitch and fucking batshit crazy while you're saying she's batshit crazy. You can't do that because they don't want that in their life. They don't want that in their life. So it's your job to be the opposite. To be the opposite. Why I have a fucking wishbone in my fucking things today. It's okay, because we have to get these on point, because tomorrow is 4th of July, bitches. Here, I will not be going live tomorrow, just in case you guys are concerned. Only because I feel like for those in the States, y'all are going to be busy, right? Barbecuing, day drinking, what the fuck ever, at the pool, all that shit, right? Celebrating, because it's our nation's holiday. Why don't we celebrate? And then I also am a homebody, so I'm also going out. Yes. I found out where I'm going. I think. Or found out where we're going, should I say. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Naomi, stick around, bitch, because here we will keep you in line. But I'm never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm only here to tell you what you need to hear. And I will also bitch at you, yell at you, and scream at you when you fucking get out of line. That's just how we do. That's just how we do it. Well, Sab, send me that shit. Sab said, I dedicated a song to you. It's on Spotify. I want to fucking hear it. Oh my God, send it to me. I want to hear it. Thanks, Sab. No one's ever dedicated. You all need to step your fucking game up. I can't believe no one's ever dedicated a song to me before. Except my boyfriend. No. I don't think it's ever happened. Except for when I was like, you know, when you were young, right? Remember when we had like cell phones at first? And everybody had like customized fucking ringtones? And then you had like personalized voicemails, right? Who the fuck has a personalized voicemail anymore? Nobody. You know what I mean? It's like, you have reached this number, leave a voicemail, right? It's a standard shit. But back in the days, remember when like your boyfriends would like call you and they'd get your voicemail and they'd play a whole ass fucking song on your voicemail? Do you remember that? My ex used to do that. And I'm like, we don't want to sit here and listen to my voicemail for 3.5 fucking minutes to listen to the song that I've heard a million times. Oh man, but I love you, Sab. Hey, Jen. SP says, maybe to coming out tonight. I'm leaving soon. I have a time crunch, manifest help. Okay, Amy. Oh, he says maybe he's coming. Okay. This goes to you and every fucking body else. Is whenever you say SP says, unless it's what you want to hear, you're giving them the ability to decide. I'm not going to say you're giving them free will, okay? But you're giving them the ability to decide, to control. You're giving your power away, right? Like, he says he's going to think about our relationship. Huh? Allow me to help you, bitch. Allow me to help you, honey bunny. You know what I'm saying? He says he might be coming. He said maybe to coming out tonight. No. His schedule has completely cleared. In fact, I'm his top priority. He will do anything to hang out with me tonight. He's absolutely coming out with me tonight. The fuck? Okay? This comes down to seeing you as a priority in his life. Right? Maybe to coming out tonight. I'll see you tonight, honey. I'll see you tonight. He's absolutely coming out. I will see you tonight. That's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to look at it, okay? You're in control, okay? So anytime, this is for all of you. This is for fucking all of you. Anytime you sit there and say, they said this, you're giving your power away. Unless it's what you want to hear, of course. I mean, you know, if they tell you what you want to hear, well, then they said all the live long fuck. Do you guys get to see? Oh, I need to get that purple shit. Anyway, you're giving your power away 100% of the time. Because anytime it says he said or she said this, whatever comes after that, if it isn't what you wanted to hear, you're giving your power away. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because you're allowing them to decide. But here's the thing. You're not really allowing them to decide. Okay? How do I put this? Okay. You're allowing them to decide, but thanks, Sab. You're allowing them to decide, but not really. Because they're only deciding based on your assumptions, based on your inner conversations, based on things that you're telling yourself. So they're not deciding when they decide that they don't want to hang out with you tonight, right? And I'm not saying that that's what they're deciding. Thanks, me and my girlfriend. I'm not saying that's what they're fucking deciding. But when they say oh, I'm busy tonight, you get your feelings in a bunch and you take it personal, or I don't have time, I'm busy, all that stupid shit, right? They're not actually saying that. They're not deciding that. You're deciding that. And so therefore, fuck you, Taylor. But I do have that, so I'm going to put that on. I love you, Taylor. So they're not deciding things. They're only deciding based on your assumptions. So if you don't see yourself as a priority, they have to act like you're not their priority. Because they'll be like, I'm busy. You're busy doing what? They're watching a fucking soccer game. What the fuck? You're busy. I'm busy. I'm on Roblox. What in the... You know what I'm saying? They're not actually busy, okay? I'm busy. I have plans with the boys tonight. Are your boys giving you fucking pussy? I don't think so. So what in the... What do... You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to look at it. The things that they say, it's they're not busy. They're busy. And the only reason for that is because you keep justifying their behavior. You keep wanting them to hang out with you, wanting them to spend time with you, wanting them to come see you. But in your mind, to try and protect your feelings, you make up all these excuses. You're not sure that they're going to come see you. Maybe they're busy today. Maybe they have plans. Have fucking plans with who? The fucking Queen of England? If it ain't the goddamn Queen of England, then bitch, your schedule's cleared, homie. That's how you have to look at it. But you guys give all your power away to the words that they say, to their life schedule. You revolve your life around their schedule. That shit is fucking stupid. That shit's stupid. What up, Elena girlfriend? Amira, he blocked you on 2 numbers, so you guys have to understand, you guys downplay or not downplay, you overplay. What the fuck? I don't even know. You breathe life into them being, you breathe life into you being blocked. But you have to ask yourself why you're blocked. They don't block you out of nowhere. They don't block you out of nowhere. Or they just go on a blocking fucking spree. Okay? You know damn well what you did to get blocked. You didn't shut the fuck up. You didn't leave them alone. You know? The best gift you can give yourself is when you're as... Thanks, Chelsea girlfriend. The best gift you can give yourself is when your SP says, I just need some time to think about things. You're like... Or... I just don't see this working. I just don't have the same feelings. Whatever the fuck they tell you, right? It's the best thing you can do is retreat. Shut the fuck up. Retreat. And I don't mean let it go, okay? That's not what I mean. I mean the best thing you can do is shut the fuck up and look like you've disappeared. But in here, oh no, honey, I ain't got a goddamn place. Don't even trip, baby. Don't even trip. I ain't even got a goddamn place. Out here, it looks like out here, it looks like I'm giving you space. But up in here, oh, what space? What fucking space, honey? Because you wouldn't be blocked. You wouldn't be dealing with any of that shit. They'd turn right back around. But the only reason why you're blocked is because you don't shut the fuck up. You want to harass them, in a sense. And you know that. You know that shit. There's not one person I don't talk to that's not like, yep, I forced a 3D after the breakup. Of course you did. We all did, right? We all do. Because you want to save your relationship. Well, how'd that work out? So you should probably stop doing that. Just saying. Naomi, my SP is attracted to me and he's the opposite of what I'm used to. Oh, me too. Me too. Me too. It was funny. Portents was the one, actually. I'll call her ass out. Portent. We get on the phone and she's like, Jen, because you guys can see pictures of my boyfriend on my TikTok. I don't post them anymore for privacy reasons, but you could see them on there from the past. And she was like, Jen, I was kind of disappointed. I thought he'd be way hotter. I was like, he's my kind of hot. Have I dealt with, like I told you, Men's Fitness magazine people? Yeah, 1000%. But I didn't want that anymore. Every one of my boyfriends has been smoking hot. But I didn't want that anymore. I wanted something different. Something that would last, you know. I was in a different place, right? Looks are important, but they weren't everything. I wanted something else. And so he was the complete opposite of what I was used to. But for self-concept, you have to see yourself as a bad bitch. And people read way too into self-concept. They read way too into self-concept. Where you think you have to affirm that I am chosen, I am worthy. What the fuck are you talking about? No one walks around saying the opposite. Do you? Do you ever walk around being like, I am not chosen, I am not chosen, I am not worthy, I am not worthy of love, I am not. You don't do that, okay? So, but these self-concept fucking people online like to teach you that you need to have a shit ton of I am affirmations for self-concept. Allow me to give you one affirmation you need for self-concept. It'll solve it all. I am perfect. I am the perfect girlfriend. I am the perfect wife. I am fucking perfection. I am perfect. That's all you need. You've covered all birds with one stone. I'm not going to sit there and affirm 10,000 different affirmations for self-concept when I can just tell myself I'm perfect. Perfect implies exactly that. Perfection is different for everybody. But your subconscious mind knows what that is. So that's literally all you have to say. Other than these fucking creators. I watched a video yesterday, or today actually. It was sent to me by Bevy. Thanks, Fearless. This bitch was like, she didn't have a lot of likes on the video, so that tells me a lot. But anyway, she was like, how to get an avoidant. I was like, what? I did not even know that was a fucking term. To be quite frank, I didn't even know half these fucking terms were a thing until I entered the manifestation community. And I was like, what the hell's a avoidant? Do I endorse subliminals? No, I don't want. We'll get back to my little story in a second. Do I endorse subliminals? No, I think it's a crock of shit. Okay, Rita Kaminsky, I have no problem calling people out. She goes openly and says she has tested thousands of, don't take my word for it, she says it on a video. She has tested thousands of subliminals to find the ones that work. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, a subliminal is this. Music that plays loud, affirmations in the background, right? You can't hear the affirmations because the music plays, and they convince people that subliminals, somehow your subconscious mind is over here like, hold on a minute. I think this shit is a subliminal. No, the fuck it's not. And then your subconscious mind is not over here like, we need to siphon through the music like a fucking snake. We need to siphon through the music to get to the affirmations. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. My entire background is on the study of the mind. Okay? Subconscious mind. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And here's the thing. And this is where I said you have to be careful with what stupid creators try to say. Because she says she had to go through thousands. She tested thousands. Who the fuck has time to test thousands of subliminals? I'm calling bullshit on that 100%. Okay? You did not sit there and shut your life away and listen to thousands of subliminals. And then how long did you give the subliminal to decide if it worked or not? On top of that, a subliminal is exactly that. That's like saying there's a right or wrong affirmation. Subliminals either work or they don't. There's not like, oh, but these ones work, but these ones, on the other hand, they don't fucking work. What did those ones not work because they didn't have the right fucking tempo song? I mean, is that why they didn't work? What the fuck are you talking about? They either work or they don't. There's not, it's like hypnosis. It's like I tested thousands of hypnosis and this one works and this one doesn't. What the fuck are you talking about? They either work or they don't. Stick in a lane. Okay? Well, thanks, Lisa. She says, if you guys haven't tried Gen sleep hypnosis, you're missing out. That is right. She's correct on that one. Because I know what I'm talking about. She's been sleeping like a baby. Snaps for Lisa with the butterfly. Okay, that's the thing. Subliminals don't work because all you're hearing is music. So if you're going to do anything, it should be a guided meditation or sleep hypnosis. That's it, because you can actually, one, hear the words that are being said, and two, that's what your subconscious mind does. It listens to what's being said. It doesn't have the ability to decide. So it has no idea if you're listening to subliminal or just loud as fucking music. Okay? It takes you at your word. So either subliminals have 100% success rate or they don't. There's no gray line. Which is why you have to look at, like, these ones work, but this one doesn't. What the fuck are you talking about? Affirmations are affirmations. So then that's a ignorant ass statement. It's a lie. But how else is she supposed to get you to, listen to her playlist and save it and get her watch hours up? That's how she gets you to get her watch hours up, because, she's curated the subliminals. Listen to this subliminal. That's only like 3 minutes, but listen to this shit and you're going to get a glow up. What the fuck are you talking about? But yes, the video I saw on an avoidant, that shit was hilarious. I know. We're going to start doing subliminals around here. Oh, Brood Darrymore. You're throwing me off, bitch, because it's supposed to be Drew Barrymore. Okay. What is my background? My entire background. I'm a master NLP practitioner. Do I believe in a lot of... So my study is the subconscious mind. I know how the subconscious mind works, which is why I teach you how to manifest faster, how to leverage, because you have to leverage. Like, who says you have to follow the law of assumption? Who the fuck decided what the law of assumption was? A person. Okay. So I teach you how to leverage it because I know how the subconscious mind works. So most law of assumption techniques, the things that they tell you, is consciously doing, right? Repetition, robotic affirming, you got to repeat consciously to get it in the subconscious mind. But because I know how the subconscious mind works, I teach you what to do to bypass the conscious repetition to get into the subconscious, so it goes directly into the subconscious, which is what pushes out. Conscious manifestation is not a fucking thing. Okay, it's subconscious manifestation. You're just becoming consciously aware of what you're manifesting. There's a difference. You're not consciously manifesting anything, because why they want to sit there and say you're consciously manifesting, because this is a fucking term they came up with. I'd have been like, consciously manifesting is forcing the 3D. That's it. From an entrepreneur standpoint, if you're consciously manifesting, you're not. It's like You're taking aligned action. There's a difference, okay? So it's like when you pray to the higher power, God's not answering your prayers, but it's your assumption that if I pray, my prayers are going to be answered by the higher power. It's that assumption that's manifesting because what you're doing without being aware of it is taking aligned action towards what you're praying about. That's what you're doing, is you're aligning your thoughts. You're taking aligned action consciously, and that's what's creating, but you're not actually consciously manifesting. And so even though I am a master NLP practitioner, do I believe in a lot of the things that I learned? Yeah, but it's not necessary. So like limiting beliefs, are they a thing? Yes. Can you eliminate limiting beliefs? Yes. But it's not necessary to discover where they came from, right? Like you don't need to know where they came from. Well, like, what are you going to go confront your parents and be like, by the way, I found out that I have negative limiting beliefs when it comes to money. Fuck you, mom. You're the one that caused this shit. Like, what are you going to go confront their ass? Like, what does it matter where it came from when you have the ability to change it today? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's shit like that, where I don't believe you have to do a lot of that stuff. Okay. Are there techniques that you can do? 1000%. Do they work? Yes, they do. Because I've done them. Or you can just start telling yourself something different. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to start, because I think they're fucking fun, let's be quite frank. I am going to start doing NLP techniques within our WhatsApp community. If you're in the members only, as well as with my super fans, which I have to confirm the time. We're going to have to do our first live like on Sunday because I can't do it tomorrow. It's fucking 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? And I probably won't be here at 1 o'clock. Let the celebration begin. Elena, let's reschedule because actually there's 2 people that have the same your call and somebody else's calls at the whole same ass fucking time, which I don't know how that happened. So enjoy your boyfriend and look at your wallpaper and remind yourself who the fuck you are. Okay? An air sign. I don't know what the fucking air sign is. What up, James? I hope you're doing better, bestie. I don't know what the fucking air sign is. I think what am I, fire? Sounds about right. I don't have fire. I just made this shit up. Sounds good. Is it bad for my SP to be a person I know? No. Naomi, what the fuck? Elena? Positive. I mean, toot your own goddamn fucking horn. Toot your own horn right now. Everything is about you. This is the Elena show, period. Elena show. Elena show. Only meaning you want right now. Right now. Only meaning that you want. That's your assignment today. And now you're going to be tested. Prove your power. And the way you're going to prove it is by, right now I want you to do something different. I want you to not get triggered. I want you to be all about you. Whatever comes out of his mouth is all about him being obsessed with you. Oh, look at him talking about how he cannot stop talking about being my goddamn fucking boyfriend. Jesus Christ. That's all he can talk about is being my boyfriend. Anytime he mentions any of that bullshit. Positive meaning. And when I say positive meaning, I mean it's all about you. It's all about you. Right now, Elena, push yourself. Push yourself, Elena. Let's hold positive intentions for Elena right now because Elena is going to do that right now. Okay. Yes, I am a Libra. Ray, long time no tucky talk. Lisa with the butterfly, is tonality important when having inner conversations? I think so. I do. Because it's a natural conversation, right? So like think about when you're angry and you have an inner conversation. Is it not like with an attitude? It is. Okay. So it adds more validity to it, if you will. It makes it more natural to you to, and I'm not saying you have to like really like rev up the tonality. Okay. But it is important. I would add it. Like, and when I say tonality, it's like, it's not like everything, but it's like running around town and just like randomly being like, I know he's so miserable right now without me. Poor baby. He's totally miserable without me. Right. But then other things being like, he knows, I know that he thinks that we're perfect together. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're really like harping on tonality 100% of the time, but you could throw out random things with tonality in it. But the tonality needs to be more like certainty and assurity, right? Confidence level about you. That's really what tonality is. Now to the name I can't spell or pronounce because it's not a name, it's symbols. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so let's look at it this way. You said your SP texted you and you left him on red. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Bevy. At least she can read. She can read symbols. Bevy is very highly intelligent. Okay, Liliana. You said your SP texted you, you left him on red. Do I wait for him to respond? What are you waiting for? Okay, so if you go by my bestie's analogy, right? Because everybody's different and everybody has their own assumptions. My bestie, she will never double text. She goes, I'm not fucking, you got me fucked up. She's like, I sent a text, he didn't respond. I'll wait for him to respond because I will not double text. So you're the one that chose not to respond. So why the fuck would he text you again? I mean, he will most likely text you again, but why aren't you responding? For what? It seems a little silly. Good, ID kid. Show her what? Show her exactly why she's with you. Show her exactly why she's with you on this vacation. Of course it's going well because this vacation is completely rekindling our entire relationship. She knows now that she absolutely wants to be with me. She only sees a future with me. She knows that I'm the only one that will make, she knows that she'll only be happy when we're together. Snaps for ID Kid. And in case you're new here, ID Kid was told that by his girlfriend that they had this vacation planned. And she was still planning to go on the vacation, but didn't want to be with him after that. And I said, well, I don't know about you, but if I don't want to be with somebody, I'm not going on a goddamn vacation with them. I'm not. I don't give a fuck if the plans were booked. I don't give a shit about none of that. If we're not together and I don't want to be with you, what the fuck do I look like going on vacation with you? I'm not going to do that. Right? Duh. And that's what I told him. So I said, that's not normal behavior. It's not normal behavior. I said, so you're going to remind her why you're together on this vacation. And know the outcome of this vacation. And now they're having a great fucking time. But what did he say? Here's the key. What did he say? Yes, I count on my fucking fingers. Judge me not. Now I know why the kids in today's math do math mountains. They don't have to fucking count on their finger. I used to think that was stupid shit ever. I was like, math mountain? What the fuck is a math mountain? But now I get it because they can do math in their head. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, thank God for calculators. What is 20 divided by 4? I did it at the grocery store. They had soda on sale when I was with my brother. They had soda on sale, 4 for $20. I was like, I get out the calculator. My brother looks at me and goes, you're not seriously using a calculator, are you? I said, well, yeah, duh. He goes, it's $5, bitch. Whatever. So he said these 4 words that you all should listen to. I took Jed's advice. That's how I know it's 4 words. I counted that shit. So when are you going to do it? I might know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm telling you, things are going great in my life. I want things to go great in your life. I want things to go great in your relationship. Things are going great. Okay? Like I said, I was on the phone with Flashy today, and I was, and some, I wouldn't say something happened. It wasn't like something happened. But, something was said, and I told her, and I was like, look at that. She goes, well, you know what that sounds like? I said, exactly. Everything is moving in the amazing direction, be it escalation, not de-escalation, because it's how you control your state. What are you telling yourself all fucking day long? He's wealthy, Naomi. What, bitch? I'm just saying. He's wealthy, and it triggers your abundance wounds. See, I never understood that. Because what's the alternative? You want to date somebody broke? Would you feel superior? But if he's wealthy, I'd be like, toot fucking toot, bitch. Toot toot. Thanks, Kim. Like, yeah, that's right. And I find myself a whole ass wealthy ass man. Why? Because I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch, and I love, like, you channel my inner friend, okay? Like, my inner friend, she was crazy. She's beautiful, but now she looks like, well, I've told her this. I was like, you look like you've had one too many fucking injections. One too many. She's had way too much plastic surgery, and she's like in her early 30s. And there was no need for that shit. No need for that. Great girl. Okay. She's my brother's ex-girlfriend. Great girl. I mean, I think she's great because, on Christmas, she dropped off Victoria's Secret pink, tracksuit for me. But she's really a good person. But she decided to up-level her life. And so she was like over there getting a butt lift at 20. I'm like, who the fuck gets a butt lift at 20? Okay. And now she just looks plastic because she's had way too much going on here. She got titties and everything. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater because But anyway, she's dating her boss. So I'm sorry. She's married with a child. If she thinks for one hot ass second she's fooling me, she's not. Okay. She decided to up-level her life. She's with a very wealthy man who is taking care of her. She doesn't have to work. Now she has a child. I always said if I was to do things over in my life, if I was to like hit the reset button, you know what I would do? Let me tell you my life goals here. If I was to hit the reset button. When I was 18, I'd have met me a wealthy ass man. They're not hard to find where I live, okay? I would have met me a wealthy ass fucking man. I would have popped out a couple kids, and I'd live the rest of my life off of alimony and child support. Yep, I'd be in a whole nother relationship. Be like, baby, we're married in spirit, just on paper. But feel free to get me the ring the whole bit. We're just married in spirit. Because I'm going to collect that alimony and child support. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. He's wealthy, and it should not trigger your abundance wounds. In fact, it should flatter him. It should be, that's fucking right. That's right. And I'm still pulling guys like that, right? Because you have to understand, you didn't lie to him, okay? It's not like, I'm so successful. And then you start dating and he's like, you're like, just kidding. Actually, I'm completely fucking broke. No, he likes you for you. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be with you for you and only you. A good friend of mine is what do you call him? The heir? I don't fucking know. Anyway, his uncle owns Ron John Surf Shop. And so, like the company. So he's very wealthy. He's married to a beautiful woman, but he loves her for her. Someone has to be the breadwinner in the family. Duh. So what the fuck are you worried about? At least you're fine dining and, at least you're fine dining and shit, you know what I'm saying? And living your best ass life and you ain't got to pay for that shit. So, what abundance wound? And stop identifying as having a fucking abundance wound. What the fuck is an abundance wound? Stop identifying that as that, because you cannot, as long as you tell yourself you have an abundance wound, you literally cannot have abundance until you decide that the wound has been healed. So heal that shit, bitch bag. No, I'm actually full of abundance. In fact, I am very blessed. I am living my best life. I literally am so financially blessed. I'm full of abundance. Because when you catch that ring, bitch, I'm just saying, you can't control the how. So you may as well just let it ride. Chris. SP wants to be friends with gutter trash. I told her he doesn't exist in my reality. Yeah, fucking friends. No. No. She doesn't want to be friends with shit. She hates everything about him. They cannot be friends. Friends. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. Because I would not. I would not. I would not tolerate a friendship between gutter trash and SB. I'd have been like, absolutely not. Nope. Well, there you go, golden baby love. He told me it's just him, his daughter, and his homeboy, and that has kids. Okay, good. Take him at his word. Take him at his word. Take him at his word. Good, Epic. She says, I love how you opened me up to see the BS I've been thinking. I never saw the story I've been holding. Good. I love that for you. Because, that reminds me. That's what I was talking about. I saw this shit from another creator where she was talking about an avoidant, how to get your avoidant back. No. First of all, for somebody who teaches manifestation, should know that she shouldn't be identifying people as an avoidant. But I didn't even know what her video was about, to be quite frank. I was confused because it was one of those, look, so any video on TikTok that's 90 seconds or less, you're not going to get value from it because they're repurposing videos, right? Because if it's 90 seconds or less, because I used to do this in the beginning because it makes life easier, is they're putting it on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. That's why they're 90 seconds or less. Because TikTok because Instagram and Facebook demands it. It tells you that they're not going to push your video out if it's more than that, which I think is fucking stupid. But we'll see how long that lasts. When they see that people's favorite platform is now moving over to TikTok. But anyway, which is why do you think YouTube has extended their shorts? But any video 90 seconds or less, they're repurposing across all platforms. Okay, but this bitch was talking about some shit like, you should trigger them. That's what she said. You should trigger them. Although she's labeling them as an avoidant, she tells you not to change the label. She never mentioned anything about changing the label because she doesn't know what she's talking about. But she said something like, if you pull back and you get in touch with yourself, then they're going to, the avoidant, by the way, avoidant, what's the word? What is the definition of avoidant? Avoiding, okay? That they're going to gravitate towards you because they're going to be afraid to lose you. I watched it like 3 times Because I was like, I still don't understand what the fuck she's referring to. What is she talking about? You're suggesting that people trigger, aka force of 3D. They're avoidant, but you're not telling them to stop seeing them as an avoidant. And somehow you think if they work on themselves that they're avoidant, SP is going to do anything possible to keep them because he's afraid of losing them. Well, how's he going to do that if he's avoiding her? So that's that fucking trash on the internet. I'm telling you, that's that trash on TikTok. You have to be careful. You gotta be careful because they run out of content around here. They're running out of content. So they're over here like talking about all that shit. In fact, I'll make a video. How? Because I know it's a big buzzword to manifest an avoidant SP back. But be careful, bitch, because I'm coming out with all these reaction videos, okay? We're about to come out with all these reaction videos because I don't give a fuck. So I'm about to show their video and then I'm going to give my commentary. I'm going to tell you exactly why they're either full of shit or they're not full of shit. Some people, if their content's good, I'll tell you why. But what they mean by it, right? So I can simplify it for you because it has to make logical sense. So now I will come out with a video that is how to manifest an avoidant SP pack. Except this one will actually have some structure and context to it. It will actually help people manifest an avoidant SP pack, not by telling them that if your avoidant is going to come back because you worked, because you, I don't remember her name because that's how irrelevant it was. I was just like, what the fuck? He's an avoidant, motherfucker. You didn't even tell them to change the table, to stop seeing them as an avoidant. So how the hell's an avoidant going to come back and be obsessed with you? Why does my mind always go to him with gutter trash or another woman called a baby love? What self-concept is that? It's not self-concept. This is not a self-concept thing. It's how you see him. Okay? You're seeing him as a womanizer. Okay? You're seeing him as wanting to be with you and mess with other people. You're constantly seeing him as a liar, if you will, deceptive. Okay? Hiding things from you. And typically the reason why you see that is based on prior experience. Okay? So one gutter trash, you're like, oh, is he talking to somebody else? Is he talking to somebody else? Oh, he can't be. Because I've seen your shit. Okay? It's like, oh, is he talking to this person? Well, he can't go here today. Is he going with somebody else? Like, that's just, and it's not you. It's not a self-concept thing. What a poor time's girlfriend? It's not a self-concept thing. And they could be interlaced, but it's you seeing, not, because I know people that have a stellar self-concept that still have a problem with manifesting their SP. It's got nothing to do with self-concept, which is why I hate that people are like, self-concept. No. I know plenty of bad bitches. I have plenty of clients that are bad bitches that can get anybody they want, literally. Like, they'll come on my video and I'll be like, God damn. I was like, you're fucking hot. Okay? And then they'll send a picture of their SP. I'm not saying their SPs are not hot, but not on their level. I'll tell you that much. Okay? Because it's like that. I have plenty of clients that can go out. I know they can go out and they can pull any other man. And they know that shit. They know that they can go get any other man except the one they want. Okay? So it's not really a self-concept thing. It's just it's an insecurity. It's an insecurity within yourself. That's all it is. That's not a self-concept thing. It's a confidence level. It's just an insecurity that you have to work on in trusting him. Right? Because what relationship are you going to have longevity-wise? You have to think long-term. And 5 years from now, what the fuck's the game plan? You're still not going to trust him? Because he can try to reassure you. He can try to validate you. But you keep going against it. You keep questioning. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to start taking him at his word. And then knowing that, like, so it's like when me and my boyfriend would go out, right? When we go out, he sees people look at me all the time. Guys look at me all the time. And he loves that about me. He's like, no, he goes, I've never had that before. Like when we go out, yeah. He's like, with, you know, that's not to be named. He never experienced that with that person. But with me, he did. And he's like, every time we go out, I see like guys will be looking at the whole ass fucking sky and then turn their neck when you walk by. And all that. Well, one, because I look good when we go out. But anyway, he's like, but I don't mind because that boosts his ego. He's like, I don't mind because I know who you're coming home to tonight. Right? So it's a confidence thing. It's a security within yourself. I don't need to question if my boyfriend is going to go to like his cousin's house. You'll know if you have an insecurity within yourself because you'll want their GPS location. You'll want to password access to their shit. Like, what the fuck do you need their passwords for? You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid shit like that, it's an insecurity. You need to get secure within yourself. Mimi, what's the biggest thing I've manifested? I think that all of them are big, but I got my start in the manifestation community through weight loss. Okay. I lost over 100 pounds in 11 months, no diet, no exercise. I've grown 3 successful businesses. I've helped entrepreneurs make millions of dollars online in a short period of time. I had over 700 cholesterol levels where they said I was prone to strokes and all that stupid shit. And I normalized my cholesterol levels within 30 days. No medication needed. And then of course my boyfriend. I don't have a proven track record. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked how many SPs I've manifested back. I'm like, fucking 1. I got a 100% success rate. Plus, I've manifested 4 things on a time crunch, and I manifested all 4 on my time crunch. And in fact, I declared the date, and all four manifested. So I wouldn't say there's the biggest thing, because in my opinion, they were all big, you know. But on the scope of manifestation, the biggest thing I've manifested would be my boyfriend. From no contact to living with me in 4 weeks, I've managed to cut that down from no contact to living with me in 2. Okay, so... And the reason why I say that would be my biggest thing I've manifested is because it is the hardest thing for people to manifest. Okay, people can manifest like sing a purple car or, you know, sing a butterfly tomorrow or, you know, 20 money showing up in their bank account. You know, that people like weight loss. People can manifest all that shit. But when it comes to SPs, that's where they struggle. I work with several manifestation coaches. Okay, I work with several manifestation coaches, black magic people, psychics, tarot card readers, all that shit. Several of them are my clients. And the reason for that is because they can manifest all kinds of other shit. But when it comes to their SP, they have a problem. And the reason for, and so that's why I would say it's the biggest thing I've manifested, because SPs, they have mouths. They talk. Okay. And so because of that, that's where people struggle the most, is when it comes to manifesting a person versus anything else. I've had several clients be like, I'm a master at this shit. Like, I've manifested a dream job, this, that, and the fucking third. But when it comes to my SP, yet their stories are all the same. Okay. So, because I have several manifestation coaches that I work with. And, yeah, because I know what I'm doing. And so, and they'll even tell me, they'll be like, damn, you're good. Thank you. I would like to think so. Jess, your SP went silent. I assumed it's because my affirmations are flooding him and he can't handle it. Okay. All right. Let's talk about that for a second. Hold your questions too, because we have to do the techniques. Okay, Jess, excuse me, I scratched my boob, but what up, El Lindo? Hola, mi bonito. Mi bonita. Okay. So I see this often, okay? It's not just with you, Jess. I see this often, and where you guys are doing good at flipping things. But we have to be careful how we're flipping them, okay? So it's like you're doing really good. So it's like he went silent. So you assumed that it's because your affirmations are flooding him and he can't handle it. No. Okay. The reason I say no on that one is because until you've decided that he can handle it, you can't. Plus, your affirmations are flooding him. No. If he's gone silent, it's like, that's because he's completely miserable without me. Jesus Christ, that man is doing nothing but thinking about me right now. Yep, all he's doing is thinking about me right now. Like, he can't get me off his mind because everything reminds him of me, right? So you're not justifying. You should never, anything that you're flipping should never justify a goddamn fucking thing from your SP. That's how it is. That's how you need to look at it. Like, is what I'm about to say right now going to justify his behavior? Is it going to benefit me? If the answer to that is no, you flip it with a different meaning, right? As you assign a different meaning. So it's like, oh no, nope, that man is literally completely, he's having the most miserable day of his life right now because all he can do is think about me. I know he's missing me hard right now. Like, I'm literally on his mind 24 goddamn fucking 7. Yeah, he feeling it. He knows now. He is coming to the realization right now that he absolutely wants to be with me. Okay, so that justifies the silence without making an excuse for it. Does that make sense? So that's what I would say. Because when somebody can't handle it, it's like you don't want to equate that with silence. Okay? So instead, it's like, if anything, it's like he's missing me so much right now, he cannot even handle it. In fact, that's why he's dying to talk to me. You see what I'm saying? So you would flip it around to where you're breaking the silence, not justifying it. And if you are going to justify it, like if you're in no contact, and this isn't for you, Jess, but if other people are in no contact, then that's what it would mean. Is it's like, no, that man just is doing nothing but thinking about me. I live in his mind rent goddamn fucking free. See what I'm saying? So change the meaning of that. Because I see this a lot. And then I read 2 comments down. You had a reading. And they said his emotional retreating inward. What the fuck does that mean? He's emotionally retreating inward. You mean he's self-reflecting? Is that what the fuck that means? I mean, I'm very smart. I'm very fucking smart. But I lack the big terminology. I just don't have time for it. He's emotionally retreating inward. Stop with the readings, Jess. Okay, look. I had a call the other day with someone. Readings are cool, but stop reading into them. Okay, you cannot come to conclusions that don't benefit you. I talked to somebody the other day and I had to tell her, I said, I'm going to have to talk to, because I knew who she was talking about. I said, I'm going to have to talk to her about that because it's not a good conclusion to draw. It's not. Okay? It's not a good conclusion to draw when you're creating unnecessary circumstances and saying that I'm convinced that this has to be resolved before we can move forward. Well, then you better get to resolving the fucking issue. Right? Like, I'm convinced that gutter trash has to be gone so that we can be together. Well, then you better get busy. You better get busy banishing gutter trash and deciding gutter trash is gone, because that will be true for you. Why would you want to create that assumption for you? Why? I understand it's a trigger. Sure. Rightfully so. I understand that that's a trigger. I understand it's a stressor, but telling yourself and creating an assumption that she must banish the fucking earth for you to move forward with your SP is the worst thing you can tell yourself. Because then you better get busy banishing. You better get busy, and 100% of your inner conversations and all that shit should be getting rid of that bitch. Because it's creating oodles of false assumptions that don't benefit you. Like I have a client who said, she goes, help. She knows gutter trash is gone. He still hasn't contacted her. You can't connect the two like that. You're not creating an assumption that's benefiting you because he's emotionally retreating inward. So instead of saying that he's flooded by your affirmations and that's why he's silent, no, he's absolutely, so you have to leverage what she said, okay, and say, they said he's emotionally retreating inward. Yeah, because all he can do is fucking think about me. In fact, all he's doing right now is coming to the conclusion that he absolutely wants to be with me. Yeah, he knows this fucking shit for a fact. Like he knows this now, right? So then leverage him emotionally retreating inward to being like, how does that benefit you? Okay? Not creating silence, but he's emotionally retreating inward because he now has so much regret. He now is so remorseful because all he can do is think about you. He is completely miserable right now because all he can do is think about what you had, and that he knows now that you're the best thing that's ever happened to him. And he knows that he absolutely wants to be in a relationship with you. Like, you need to clarify his emotional retreating inward and what the fuck he's doing internally, instead of saying something else. Yes, Golden Baby Love, I can help you figure out what you need to work on. If you book another call with me, of course I can, sister. Of course I can. Because I'm good at it. Sergeant. What up, Sergeant? Sergeant did yesterday's assignment. Did any of you guys do yesterday's assignment? That's right. Flashy will be each other's lucky charms. Cat, my show is on. Oh man. So that's where I need you guys. Oh yes, we need to get through it. Thank you so much for holding me in track. That's where I need you guys to understand and see where oftentimes you're going wrong. Go to Baby Love. You don't have to. Well, either way, you're giving her an identity. Okay. You view her as a specific type of person, okay? So you have to view her as something that benefits you. So see how you see her, okay? Take a look at how you see her as a person. You don't have to necessarily give her identity, but you're giving her one anyway, okay? So it's like, oh my God, she's in love with my SP. Well, that's an identity that you're giving her. Okay, she's obsessed with him. That's an identity you're giving her. Okay, all that shit. So you do need to see and take a look at and be honest with yourself how you're actually seeing her when it comes to your SP. Okay, because there's a lot of people that see gutter trash as like they'll see gutter trash as like she's so desperate to be with him. That's an identity. Okay, that's not going to benefit you. Taylor. Well, that's you guys have a different relationship, bitch. You're going on vacation alone. Should you be delusional that there are two of us there? if you can. I don't like delusional. I don't like that term, okay? Because delusional implies not real. Okay, so whatever your definition of delusional is holds it in place because you're basically telling yourself it's not real. Okay, which is why I don't like that. Just be delulu. Okay, but you can control your thoughts. Like, I know he wishes he was on vacation with me right now. Yeah, we're coming. This is exactly where we're gonna come on our next vacation. He's missing me right now. The entire time I'm here, all I can do is think about me. Right? Things like that is what I would do. Versus if you can, then amen, sister. Kim, you have movement, then I must have wavered, now I'm blocked. Help me leverage it. Okay, I'd have to know a little bit more context, Kim, but the way people see blocked is always a negative assumption. Okay, is they assign a negative meaning to blocked. I'm not saying acknowledge blocked, but they assign a negative meaning to blocked, and they create a false assumption. So it's like when they're blocked, like when somebody blocks you, usually you're like, he doesn't like me. He wants nothing to do with me. Right? Like, okay, so now I'm blocked, meaning it's a wrap, right? It's negative meaning. Versus, oh shit, I got a stalker. Fuck. He be stalking my shit. I know he's looking at my profile every single day. Yeah, he just doesn't want me to know it. Yeah. He cannot stay off my profile. I know he looks at it every single day. And give him a show. I mean, that's just me. But it's how you view blocked. Okay? So you leverage it by tooting your own horn and saying, instead of blocked as in like he doesn't want to talk to you, doesn't want anything to do with you, instead you're putting a positive meaning on blocked, where it's like, no, that man wants to literally check out my profile all day, every day. Because that's literally, oftentimes that's why people block you. Gutter trash, all that shit. Why do you think they block you? If they didn't want you to see their shit, they would just move their profile to private. You know what I'm saying? That's all they would do. But there's a reason why they block you. It isn't because they don't want to talk to you. It's because they want to go on your shit and you don't know they're on your shit. That's the only reason why. Trust me. Oh, trust me. Trust me. This is confirmed many times in my life. Many. More times than I'd like to know in my life. Is I'm blocked. But yet they happen to know everything that's going on my profile. They happen to know all my stories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. Even though I'm blocked. You know what I mean? So, that's why. That's why. Because they don't want to look like bona fide ass stalkers. That's why. So that's how you leverage it. Because it's like, well, of course they're going on my profile, like, duh. That's literally the number one reason why you're blocked. Because like I said, they would just turn the shit to, unless they're an influencer or they use their social media for business, they would just turn the shit to private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't turn my profiles to private. There's times when I wanted to in the past to, cut all that out, but I can't do that because I run a business, right? Because this is my platform. This is for my business. This is for helping people. This is my brand. So I can't just turn to private. Okay. But that's what they would do if they just didn't want you to see their shit. They wouldn't need to block you. So I want you to tell yourself that. Yeah, because you got a bona fide ass stalker. Tyrese, you're getting a lot of movement behind the scenes. If you just get it to push out into the 3D. And the only way you're going to get it to push out into the 3D is if you stop wavering. Stop getting upset. Stop doing all that shit. Stop doing all that. Really, just Nikki? She said, and some of those coaches have special avoidant SP coaching sessions. What the fuck is an avoidant SP coaching session? Bevy, put that on the list. Guess what's coming soon? An avoidant SP coaching. What the fuck is that shit? So does it cost me more money if I want to manifest my avoidant SP back versus an asshole SP? Do I save money if I just refer to him as an asshole SP and not an avoidant SP? Or what if he's just an SP? Does the rate go down? The less I describe him as negative, does the rate go down? If you're an avoidant, if you have an avoidant SP, it's $1,000 a session. But if you just have an asshole SP, it's only $750 per session. Now, if you just have a regular SP, we'll cut you a deal at $500 per session. Taylor, I'll be damned if an ugly man is ever going to make me sad. Literally. Jimny. Snaps for Jimny. Jimny got movement. That's how this works. That's how this works. Are you getting a movement? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just saying. I do pause. I was talking to Bevy the other day, and I literally just paused because a sign came. And a sign never sneaks by me. I always go, excuse me, hold on. And I remind myself what that sign means. How do you manifest a job, lovely? Okay, we're doing the techniques right after this. Okay, how do you manifest a job? It depends. First, you need to get clear on the type of job you want. Okay, qualifications, none of that shit matters. None of that matters. Okay, so you need to get clear on the type of job that you want. What is it that you want? How much money do you want to make? All that shit. Right? Do you want to work remote? Do you want a nice boss? Do you want this, that, and the fucking third? Do you want a dress code policy? Like, you want a stress-free job? You only want to work part-time? Whatever it is, right? If you have a specific job in mind, you want to get clear on that job. Then you tell yourself, I just got my dream job. I literally just got my dream job. I just got my dream job. Assuming you're going for a specific type of job now, or just want a job. Now, if you have a snaps for Raya. She said, Jen, I've been doing everything you said. Keyword. And now SP's conforming, calling, texting, and being open. Of course he is. Of course he is. I'm telling you guys. I can't wait to tell my team what was said to me today. Because only Flashy knows. But it was cute. It was very cute. So anyway, snaps for Rhea. Good girl. Now be consistent, Rhea. Be consistent, bitch. Consistency. Stop wavering from it. Okay? Because that's also what I say. I also say be consistent. Thanks, lovely. I also say be consistent. So if you're going to do what I say, then make sure you have that shit in there too. back to you, lovely, on how to manifest a job. If you are applying for jobs, then and It's Manifest actually did this, okay? And she had 6 job offers, okay? So if you're actively applying, I had a coaching call with somebody the other day, and she said she's been manifesting a job. And I said, but you have to apply for a job. I said, that's like me manifesting winning the lottery, but not buying a lotto ticket. You gotta take aligned action, okay? So you can't just sit back and be like, I got my dream job, but you're not applying for a job. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're like on Indeed or whatever. Like if you're on a job site, cool. We can make that work. Make it work, make it twerk, baby. But if you're applying for a job, just all you have to do is tell yourself this. I'm the best applicant they have. I get every job I apply for. I literally get every job I apply for. I'm the best applicant they have. I get every job I apply for. That's all you have to tell yourself. Now, if you want to rev it up a notch, when you go for an interview, Kate, pay attention, because this is what I told you I would explain here. When you go for a job interview, you want to rev it up a notch, then you do what's called matching and mirroring, pace, lead. Okay. So when you're when you're in the interview, first and foremost, what you should do is the second you see them big, hi, and in your mind, you're giving me that job. I'm the best applicant you have. You're giving me this job. Tell yourself that. Don't do it the whole interview. But like, let's say that like you're at an interview and your future employer goes like this, right? You want to wait a couple seconds. We don't want to be obvious, okay? You want to wait a couple seconds and then you do this. Then your future employer, let's say she like does this, right? You wait a couple seconds and you do that too. Now you lead. So then you wait a couple seconds and let's say like you like do this or like this, right? Wait a couple seconds. If she does this too, you're in rapport. The job is yours. Okay, now if she doesn't do that, then you just start over. So when she does something like, let's say she like leans in, wait a couple seconds and lean in, okay? And then you're going to do pace, lead again. So then she does something like crosses her leg, wait a couple seconds, cross your leg. Don't wait a couple minutes, cross your leg. Then wait a couple seconds, then wait for a little bit and then do something again and see if she follows your lead. If she does, you're in rapport. It's not hard. My mom did this as soon as I told her what to do. She was applying for a little job at, Toshiba as the director of human resources. And the higher up you go in corporations, the more intense the interview process is. So it's like an 8-step interview process, right? And each interview you meet with the higher up level executives. She outbeat thousands of applicants. No degree, by the way. They required a degree. No degree. She had the experience, but she outbeat thousands of applicants when I taught her that technique. And the job was hers. That's how you get your job. And what you do is you don't accept a no for a goddamn answer. No fucking body tells you no. Nobody tells you no. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing y'all need to stop doing. The one thing you need to stop doing is you need to stop accepting shit you don't like. How about that? Concept there. Concept. Stop accepting shit you don't. What was that? Oh, that's right. Like. Stop doing that shit. You're not helping yourself. You're not protecting your feelings. You're not doing none of that shit. By justifying their behavior, by listening to what they say, by getting your feelings all in a bunch, by getting all sad and depressed, and you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not helping yourself. You're not making yourself feel better. You're not doing none of that shit. So you need to stop lying to yourself. Okay? This is why I don't like the whole just be delusional shit in the manifestation community. No, what you need to start doing is being honest with yourself, because all you've been doing is lying to yourself. Someone has to come up with these video content. I'm supposed to record videos. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow morning since I am not going live? Recording video content. Stop it. Stop being delusional. Now, if I could just manifest writing fucking faster. That's why I didn't do the 55 by 5 method. That shit hurt my hand. Because I write hard, and that shit hurt my hand. And then on top of that, the ink runs out. Then I was like, what if I use black ink instead of blue? And I'm halfway through. Is that fucking it up? They don't tell you none of that shit. Have you ever noticed? They don't tell you none of that shit. Kind of like candle spells and all that stuff. They don't tell you what to do when you're done. You know, like burn shit, right? Burn the letter. What do I do with the ashes? You didn't say that shit. You got to say the whole process. Whole process. And if you think for one hot second, I think that if I watch a YouTube video and I stare into a goddamn fucking star for 30 seconds and repeat things that I don't even know if I'm saying them correctly because you're not even saying them, that I'm going to manifest some shit. Have you seen those videos? It's called like magic love spells or some shit like that on YouTube. And they're always like, they're like the shorts they post. The long ones drive me nuts because they just talk so slow. And I'm like, can we get to the point? Can we get to the fucking point? Right? But then they're like, say these 7 words. It's not like the fucking 7 words are like, you're my fucking man. Right now. Right? It's not like those are the words. The words are like defo. Is it defo? Like, you know? And then it'll be like, Efania. You're not even saying it, so I know how to say it. That's like you saying, that's like the fact that I've been saying Porsche for a long ass time and I had no idea it was called Porsche. Who the fuck decided we had silent letters? Who the hell fucks with us like that? That was like, this letter is silent, bitch, by the way. Then why is it in there? Why don't you just take it out? If it's silent. You know what I'm saying? This is where they fuck us up in the language. You know I'm damn ass right. Because you be reading shit like, I can't be the only one that didn't know it was Porsche. The only way you know that shit is when you watch the commercial. Mm-hmm. And then they say the name. I'm like, oh shit, is that how it's been pronounced the whole time? There's another one too where they said, I'm like, well, fuck, I've been saying it wrong this whole goddamn time. I had no idea. Why would I think it's a A at the end? That's how my mind works. But I feel like they just fuck with us in the English language. Mina. But I feel like, can I make a video about being blocked? I love this. Well, what the fuck, Taylor? Now you're just screwing with me. Now I'm gonna look that shit up. But now you're just screwing with me when it comes to that. And I have to look it up. Being blocked. You want me to make a video about being blocked? Okay, being blocked. Oh, maybe I'll take it a step further. Really? Taylor, if you're fucking wrong, I will go to where you're fucking at. I will go where you're at and give you a beat down. Being blocked and how to get unblocked. Okay. Most likely the video will be titled How to Get Unblocked. Because being blocked and how to get unblocked seems like a very long title. So it'll just say, aloha, I already answered that fucking question. No, you don't have to say, like, you don't have to be, I don't like the term delusional. I don't. Which is why I make a video saying I have hiccups. Stop being delusional. Because what you need to do is be honest with yourself, but it's not being delusional, but it's assigning meaning to everything. So it's like, when you're there, you can literally be like, we're like, oh, we're totally going to come here on our next vacation. We're totally coming here together. I know he's missing me the entire time I'm here. I know all he can do is think about me. Yep. He's thinking about me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, make this vacation about you. Toot your own horn. Because it takes a certain level of delusion. I mean, unless you're going to go all out and act like, and I'm not laughing at you, but act like children do when they have like what do they call that shit? A fake friend, an invisible friend. You know what I'm saying? Thank God my daughter knows. She would have never done that shit because I would have never tolerated that. If she's like, Mommy, meet Bobby, I'd have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no Bobby. No, he's right here. No, he's fucking not right there. So she would have never done that shit because I would have never let that shit ride. But there's some people like that where they have invisible friends. So unless you're going to go on vacation and be like, it's a party of two, have a little place setting there, you know what I'm saying? And like do that stuff, that's a little hard to do. Okay? Versus enjoying yourself and being like, I know he wants nothing more than to be here with me right now, right? Like tooting your own horn. Like, I know he wants nothing more than to be here with me right now because he knows that he's only happy when we're together. Yeah, he cannot wait to go on our next vacation with me. Like, yeah, he absolutely sees that he knows and sees that he can have the best life with me, right? Like things like that is what I would instead tell myself instead of pretending he was there. Does that make sense? Did any of you have a imaginary? Oh, that's what they call them, imaginary. Did any of you have an imaginary friend? Come on, be honest. Did you? Kirsty. I'm just saying. None of that shit would have ever flown. I mean, my daughter, she walks the fine line with stuffies. Okay? She packed a whole goddamn bag of stuffies. Like, there's nothing worse than watching children get rid of thousands of dollars of shit and think nothing of it. Right? She like was throwing away all these squishmallows, all these stuffies. She didn't want them anymore. She had like, well, we're talking hundreds. And I was like, nothing like thousands of dollars going down the toilet. At least I'll give them to people in the complex, right? Their kids could at least enjoy them. They've been lightly loved because she has her solid go-to 7, right? Which one of them is the one that I bought her when I was pregnant. And it's naked because I didn't know what it's a Build-A-Bear, but I didn't know what I was having because she was stubborn in the stomach. But she brings this whole like bag full of stuffies. It's in the closet. And I said, why aren't they on your bed? She goes, well, I don't want them on my bed. I was like, then what are you going to do with them? She goes, well, memories. What in the ghetto? What the fuck do you mean memories? You think you're because I'll embarrass the fuck out of you. You think you're going to be 30 and you're going to go in this bag of stuffies and have what memory? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to recall, like, Mommy bought this one at fucking Target. It's not like there's some memory attached to that. The ones on her bed are the memories. The ones in the closet, there's no memory attachment there. So I'm just like, I wonder if I'm going to slowly move them and see. I'm like, I wonder if she'll notice that I threw them away. What do you think? Do you think she'll notice that I threw them away? I don't think she'll notice. I'm just going to throw that out there. She's not even going to notice. There's no goddamn memory any fucking way. Oh, right. Now, get in a comfortable place. Let's get this. I digress over and over again. Oh, plushies, I guess. You're probably right, Stephanie. I know. They'll stay here for years. And then the second they go in the trash, she'll know. I can't. But now they're expensive. Who the fuck? I mean, I can't even talk shit because I'm the one that buys them for her. $80 for a stuffed animal. And it ain't even big. They're like this big. Like this big. And I was like, that shit. She goes, it's really soft. I said, it better feel like cashmere for fucking $80. I mean, in her defense, it is very soft. I don't know if I'd spend $80 on that shit. Well, that sounds stupid, right? Because I did. Anyway, as we digress, okay? The things we do for the children. Then for them in a month from now to act like they don't give a fuck. Anyway. Okay. Let's do the cord cutting. Oh, we don't have time for that. We're going to do, okay, we'll do both, but we'll do the condensed version of the photo method today. And I want you to do it how I did it, okay? I want you to do it how I did it, which is what I told you guys yesterday how I did it, okay? Okay. So we're going to go straight to the photo method. I do want you guys to do the cord cutting later tonight. Okay. Okay. So, what, JC? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. I do want you guys to do, and I will do my best to keep on track with everything moving forward. But I need you to, we're going to keep it real simple right now. Okay. Because I told you guys, you guys have to see yourself as the prize. You have to see yourself as the prize. As a bad bitch, as somebody everybody wants to be with. Okay? You need to see yourself as that. So start seeing yourself as the prize, as the chosen one, as not the chosen one. That just sounds fucking stupid. Just start seeing yourself as the prize, as the one he wants, obviously, because it shouldn't be hard for you, okay? Here's the thing. This is where delusional is not taking effect. He already wanted you. He already chose you, right? Yes. So why is it hard for you now to see him wanting you and choosing you again? He already did that. So if you insist on, sticking with patterns, why don't you stick on the pattern that benefits you? The one that where he chose you, wants to be with you, can't stop thinking about you, does nothing but think about you all the goddamn time. Because I'm unforgettable, bitch. Like, I am unforgettable. If you think for in a million years that we're about to meet, and then you're not going to remember me in 5 years from now, get the fuck out of here. You'll never find anyone like me. That needs to be your attitude. That's my attitude. Tell yourself this shit. Like, he knows he'll never find anyone like me. Like, period. He knows this shit. He knows he'll never find anyone like me. Okay? He knows I'm the best thing that's ever happened in his life, and he'll never be happy with anyone other than me. Tell yourself this. I want you to spend 20 seconds and rave about yourself, one hot ass second. When it comes to your SP, I want you to tell yourself these things. JC, fuck gutter trash, okay? We'll get into gutter trash, but gutter trash is irrelevant. Fuck gutter trash. Okay? Good epic, so remember that. Okay? Remember these things. And you guys, right now, I want you to spend 20 seconds and I want you to rave about yourself. Everything needs to be about you. And I want you to know Now I want you to spend now that you've done that and you've raved about you, now I want you to spend 20 seconds. We're switching it up today, bitch. This is you only get it here. Okay? We're switching up the photo method today. Now I want you to spend another 20 seconds. And I want you to remember everything your SP, the favorable only, everything that your SP has ever told you, about how he feels about you. I don't give a fuck if he told you that shit 20 years ago. I want you right now to think about all the things that your SP has told you that he's felt about you. The things that he's loved about your relationship, all that shit. Think about it right now. Recall it. Now, I want you to hold on to all of that. Don't let it go. Hold on to all of that. Recall it. Remember it. Because what you remember, thought transmission is real. Okay? So what you're recalling, what you're remembering, he is now recalling, she is now recalling, and they are now remembering. Hold on to that right now. Because no version of that, those feelings don't die. The things that they said out of their mouth were 100% true. 100% true. No one has to tell you things to make your fucking self feel better. They don't. Okay? So I want you to hold on to that. I want you to remember that version of your SP that told you how much they cared about you, how much they loved you. Ball bag, the link is in my bio, my friend. I'm good at it, by the way. My most recent success story got contact in 24 hours. The one before that, 48 hours. We can go on. Okay, so I do the photo method, what I'm going to tell you guys to do right now, but I do it a bit differently because I'm trying to manifest your recipe for me. But we jump on a quick call. Okay, so Bobang, if you want, you can send me a message or you can shoot up in my bio and you can click that link and check out and you'll get a link to my calendar. Then Anna, if they haven't said any of those things, then go off of their actions. If they didn't love bomb you verbally, what did their actions show you? If you were to put duct tape on their mouth, what did their actions show you on how they felt about you? That's what I went off of, okay? Because I was with my boyfriend for a short period of time, initially. And so I went off the actions. Because when you got the actions, their words become irrelevant. Because whatever they say out their mouth, they're like, I don't believe that shit. I do not believe that. Because their actions told you the complete opposite. People would get out of situationships if they would go off their actions. Because then you would see relationship. Okay? So go off their actions. If they haven't said those lovely things to you, then now you're going to go off their actions. And now you're going to hold on to that version of your SP. Hold on to that version of your SP. Because that version of your SP is still there. It's still there. That is their authentic self when it comes to you. Over the course of time, we'll get into that, JC. Over the course of time, you have changed them. They have changed and you reacted to the change and you kept it right in place. And you selected old, new, worse version, which to be quite frank, your SP doesn't even recognize themselves around you. Because you have changed them. Not in the physical sense, but in your mind. You've described them differently. Describe. Bad version, over and over and over again. And so because of that, they've changed. Where they don't even recognize themselves. Because it's not who they are. To the masses. You've already experienced your perfect boyfriend, perfect girlfriend, perfect husband, perfect wife. You've already experienced that version of them before. All you have to do is recall that version of them because that's their authentic self when it comes to you. So hold on to that version and that version of them only. Do you understand? Because the fact is they want to talk to you. You're in contact all the time. No contact in the 3D, sure. But you're in contact the entire time. You have never not been in contact. You've been in contact this entire time. No contact is not a thing. Is not a thing. Latha, I'll explain all of this. Hold your questions. I'll explain it all as soon as we come back from this because I got to go to the ladies' room. Because I have a bladder of steel, by the way, because I've had to go to the ladies' room for like an hour. Okay? They've been wanting to contact you. They've been wanting to talk to you. They've been wanting to do all that shit. But you have been preventing that. You think that they're blocked. You think you're blocked on social media because they don't want to be with you? No. They've been just silently stalking your ass, obsessing over you from a distance. Okay? If you want them to come in, same with you, Jackie. If you want them to come into your reality and for them to push out into your 3D what you want, then you need to see them differently. Okay? You need to expect something different. So instead of expecting them to not talk to you, block you, block doesn't matter, Vanessa. I've literally brought somebody she's on my team actually. She hired me to manifest for her within 48, 72 hours max. She was blocked. He showed up at her doorstep. She was still blocked. I've done this for numerous clients, actually, where they've been blocked. Didn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Blocked is a circumstance, okay? That doesn't matter. It takes 2 seconds to unblock them. In fact, I'm willing to bank that every one of you that are blocked on social media have been unblocked daily. You just didn't know it. Because how else are they supposed to see what the fuck you're doing? They just don't want you to know it. Most of you are probably unblocked many, many times throughout the day. You just don't know unless you're fucking refreshing Instagram every 5 seconds, which who the fuck does that? But you've been unblocked numerous times. You just don't know it. That's why they block you. So they can see your shit without you knowing they're seeing it. That's it. Because they think about you often. Why in the fuck else do you block somebody unless you're thinking about them? It's the only way you block somebody. Because you're thinking about them. Okay? So you guys need to knock it off. Forget all that shit. Forget it all. None of it matters anymore. They want to contact you. Either way, you're expecting something. You're expecting them to not talk to you, not want to be with you, not want a relationship with you, to not have feelings for you, to have moved on and found somebody else. Or you're going to start expecting them to be obsessed with you. You're all they ever think about. Like, of course he's contacting me. Why wouldn't he contact me? He cannot get enough of me. Like, literally, he cannot get enough of me. You know what I'm saying? He absolutely wants to talk to me. He thinks about me nothing. He thinks about nothing but me all day, every day. Either way it goes, you're having some kind of inner conversation about it. But usually your inner conversation is all centered around your current 3D. Not what you actually want. It's what you're seeing in your current 3D. You can't do that. Which we're going to talk about it because I'm going to give you, since I'm not going live tomorrow because of the 4th of July, I'm going to give you an assignment. It's going to be a very simple task. It's a task I give you every weekend. But I'm going to give you some encouraging words. AKA, I might bitch at you. Actually, I probably will. Let's be frank. But that's because I need to keep you in check. Because you guys tend to get your panties all in a bunch, and now it's 4th of July weekend, and it's a holiday, and then now you guys get your more panties in a fucking bunch, and all that shit. You need to stop doing that. In fact, I'm going to tell you how to control your SP's 4th of July. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't fucking know. The years all run together now. I don't even know if it's last year, the year before that. Might have been last year. Yeah, it was last year. I did. Oh, if we're not going somewhere on the 4th of July together, well, then I'll control how your 4th of July goes. That's just kind of how I look at it. And we were in contact, right? We were together, but there was the circumstance. What fucking, no, wasn't last? I don't fucking know. But I certainly controlled how SP's 4th of July went. And it wasn't good. Whoops. Sorry, not sorry. And so I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this so you guys can have peace of mind, knowing exactly what you won't need to go on social media. You won't need to do none of that shit because social media is not fucking real. But you'll know exactly how their 4th of July shindigo went. Okay? So now you have your SP's photos out. So today, excuse me. If you are new here, you're going to put on your crown. If you are not new here, a lot of you need to straighten your crown. You definitely need to straighten that shit, super glue to your forehead, to your, what do you call this? Head. You need to do some shit to ensure that you stay on track this weekend, period. Okay? So duct tape that shit. I don't give a fuck. But you need to straighten your crown. Because here we get what we want and we get it when we want it. Period. We don't settle for shit around here. Okay? We don't. We don't listen to what comes out of their mouth. We don't sit there and react, spiral, do none of that shit. At least you're not supposed to. It's been working out stellar for you, by the way. Anyway, when queens and kings give a command, do they need to sit there and question, wonder, worry, doubt, check if their command will be fulfilled? They don't. When queens and kings give a command, there's nothing to check. There's nothing to question. There's nothing to doubt. They just know. That's right, Jackie. They just know. They expect. I gave the command. My command must be fulfilled. This is how this works. This is how this has been working. So that's all I need to do is what I've been doing, but the opposite. Controlling what I'm manifesting. Controlling what they're doing. Controlling what they're saying. All that shit. Okay? So that's what you're going to do now. There is nothing to check. There's nothing to question. There's nothing to worry. There's nothing to doubt. Because why would you do that? That means that you're not stepping in your fucking power. And I told you to stop doing that shit. Okay? So, if you are in no contact with your SP, or you are in contact, but it is not consistent contact, then you're going to tell them to contact you. Okay? Now, if you're alone, say it out loud. I like to say it out loud because you can say it with a little bit more authority, a little bit more sass, backbone. If you are not alone, say it in your mind. Don't look like a fucking wacko. Okay? Now, when I did this, because I walked you guys through it, it's not on YouTube yet because I had to download my 3-part video series and I have to download my 2-part from yesterday. But here we are, back to 1 part. I walked you through yesterday. It will be on YouTube today. Is exactly what my daily routine was. What did I do in my day to manifest, to speed up and accelerate the timeline, to cut it in half? Okay? If you are new here, I manifested my SP, my boyfriend, from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I have now mastered to cut down the time in half. So who the fuck is going to sit here and manifest their SP for 8 months? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so we're here to do it in half the time. Okay, I've mastered that shit if you actually figure and, listen to me. Okay, am I still with my boyfriend? Yes. Are we thriving and going great? Yes. Things are better than ever. Actually, it all worked out even better than I expected, bitch. Tell yourself that shit. So, I'm here to help you do the same. If you're interested in having me manifest your SP for you and work with me one-on-one, all links are in my bio or description wherever you're watching from. We got all the shit to help rev up your manifestation, okay? When it comes to your SP. That's what we're here for. We're good at it. I've got hundreds and hundreds of testimonies since teaching this shit in February. On my live every day, you see people get movement every day. Don't take my word for it. Just take a look at the fucking people that leave the comments. They're regular ass people. Okay, we have a WhatsApp community, text coaching, all that shit. In our WhatsApp community, you'll see all the testimonials there. People have been getting massive success, movement, and all that shit. So my goal is to have 100% success rate. If you pull your fucking head out of your ass, get a grip, act like an adult, and do what I tell you to do, we won't have a problem. Okay, all right. So there's that part. All right, so if you're in no contact with your SP or you are in contact, but it is not consistent contact, you're going to tell them to contact you. That's right. Sarah snaps for Sarah. She says it's true. She went from blocked to getting heart-eyed emojis today. For those of you who are just like, what if I'm blocked? What if I'm blocked? So there we go. All right. So, okay. So I want you to have a conversation with your SP. Okay. So this is what I did. And I only did this for like 30 seconds to a minute a day, where I would literally talk to them and be like, you're contacting me today. You are contacting me today. You can say today, right now, whatever the fuck you want. You are contacting me right now. You are contacting me right now. You are contacting me right now. You are literally contacting me right now. You know you want to talk to me right now. You are contacting me right now because you know you cannot stop contacting me. All you can do is think about me. You're thinking about me right now. You think about nothing but me. So you know you're contacting me today. You know you want to contact me right now. You know you want to contact me right now. See what I'm saying? So that's how it's going to go, is by switching up and telling them what they know. You know you're thinking about me right now. You literally know you think about me all day, every day. You know you want to contact me right now. You're contacting me right now, right? So it's what they know, what you want them to know, but then also the command. You're contacting me right now. Just so you know, you're contacting me right now. Okay? So if you're in consistent contact, then you can tell them exactly that. Latha, I will answer that shit right after this. How do you deal with opposing circumstance? What the fuck is your circumstance? Go ahead, drop it in the comments and I'll answer that after we come back from my bio break. If you're in consistent contact with your SP, you could say they're contacting you right now, exactly how I said, or you can tell them they're coming to see you. Like, you know, everything should be centered around they cannot stop thinking about you. You know I'm all you ever think about. Like, you cannot stop thinking about me. You know you want to see me today. You literally know you want to see me today. You're coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. You know you can't stay away from me, and all you can do is think about seeing me and spending time with me. You know you want to come see me today. You absolutely know you want to come see me today. What do they know? Tell them what they know. Okay? Latha, that shit is all fucking stupid shit. Okay? I'll answer you when we get back. Because I do have to, this bitch does have to go to the bathroom. Okay? Then if you are in any of the ships, situationship, relationship, friendship, marriage ship, any of those ships, you can do the first two, or you can say, you can have fun with it. Say, you know, you're buying me flowers today. You know, I love, you know, you love buying me flowers. You love to spoil me. You love buying me gifts because you know you're bringing me flowers today because you know that I love tulips and you will do anything to make me happy. You know you're buying me flowers today, right? You can say that, buying me dinner tonight. You're bringing me dinner tonight. You're cooking me dinner tonight. You're giving me a massage tonight. You're taking me on a date tonight. You're giving me sexy time tonight. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. The world is your playground. The world is your oyster. Have fun with it, okay? Now I'm going to pause this live for just a couple minutes while I go to the bathroom. So get busy. I want you to have a more conversational, but certainty, assurity, confidence level about you when you're talking to your SP right now, okay? And then stick around because I'm going to bitch at you to keep you in line this weekend, and then I'm going to tell you what you need to focus on because I don't understand why it's a fucking daunting ass task. And I will give you plenty of examples to help your asses out. Do you understand? Okay, so now get busy. Give your commands. Wear your crown and expect them to contact you. Don't go a goddamn fucking place.